Hello everyone, welcome back to Optimize FPL. So for the next couple of weeks, from game week I think 3 to about game week 7 or 8, I'm going to be on vacation. So I'm going to be just doing me and the computer. There's not going to be a lot of background stuff. So let's just get into it. So this was my team last week, 35 points, very disappointing. If you look at the bench, did much better. Andreas and Sanchez on the bench, both getting 8 points, only 35 points in total on my entire team. Let's go through it real quick. Ward, don't know why I would start Leicester, goalkeeper, I'm never doing that again. Trent, Cancelo, and Robertson getting a combined total of 1 point. The three most expensive premium defenders getting 1 point between all of them, which was awesome. So happy about that. That was great. And then once we look at the rest of my defense, cumulatively, between 6 players, I got 4 points. You should expect, at a bare minimum, if they play 90 minutes, that they're going to get 2 points each. I should be expecting 10 points at a minimum. That is if they did absolutely nothing, which they did. They all did nothing. They all conceded 2+ goals, or they got a yellow card, or they did both, like Cancelo and Trent. But yeah, James only 1 point, losing 3-0 to Leeds. Nico Williams, I don't even remember what the score was in the Everton game, but clearly they scored at least 2 goals. Or he got a yellow card and lost his clean sheet. The only saving grace in this team is a little bit of the forwards and Salah. Salah getting a goal in the Manchester United game. I mean, the fact they lost 2-1, absolutely insane. I don't know what happened there. I don't know what Liverpool were doing. Van Dijk's sitting there with his hands behind his back, just doing absolutely nothing for anybody. Saka getting 3 points. Neto getting 2 points. I knew Neto was only going to get 2 points. I knew it, but I even said in the last video that Neto was going to probably just get 2 points. He's going to be a 2-point merchant against Tottenham, and I was right. He did absolutely nothing in that game. Jesus getting an assist, which was nice, I guess, but he also got a yellow card and didn't get any bonus. Haaland getting a goal, which is also nice, but I mean the fact he got no bonus again really sucks. And yeah, as you can see, the only transfer I made last week actually was Bailey to Latvia. We're going to talk about that in a little bit because that was a humongous mistake. I should not have done that. I basically cost myself a -4 to save 0.1 team value, which is 100% not worth it. So yeah, that was a huge mistake on my part. And yeah, we'll go on to what my team's looking like in a few seconds here. But yeah, Lavia, humongous mistake to bring in because I took him out in this next week. Okay, so this is what my team's looking like going into game week 4. Sanchez and Ned against Leeds, looking good. Trent Alexander-Arnold and Robertson against Bournemouth at home. Hoping that will be good. Hopefully they can keep a clean sheet finally after 4 games. Cancelo against Crystal Palace. Same with Haaland. Looking very, very good for us. James against Leicester. A little bit worrisome. I mean, they did just lose 3-0 to Leeds. I thought about taking him out for Perisic, but I've already made 2 transfers, as you can probably already see on the screen. Salah, captain against Bournemouth at home. Obviously, just can't not do it. It's got to happen. The 2 new boys in the team, Rodrigo, Brighton at home, or Brighton away, sorry. I think he looked really good in the Chelsea game. He's looked really good all season. With Bamford out, he's going to be on penalties. I said in the last video that he's kind of like the Rafinha of this season for Leeds, and Leeds always score. They do great in attack. He's on penalties like Rafinha was. So, and he's more central than Rafinha was, which could potentially be even better for us because he's going to score probably more goals than Rafinha did. So I think Rodrigo looks fantastic. If you can get him in your team, I'd recommend it 100%. The other player in the team is Martinelli. I've been kicking and screaming and hitting myself since I didn't bring him in the first game week. It was a humongous mistake. Saka, because of Ben White in the back right, Saka has been trying to play a little bit deeper, a little bit more onto the touchline. He hasn't had that attacking prowess that he usually has in the seasons gone before. Martinelli just looking fantastic on the left wing. Zinchenko really helping out there, just making that whole left side looking so much better than the right side. So Martinelli in. Up next, somebody who potentially is going to be taken out of my team. I'm not sure yet. I've already taken a -4 to get Rodrigo and Martinelli in, but Neto is also on the chopping blocks. The player I'm looking to bring in is probably Gross. I think it's probably worth it. I don't know. Like, Neto has really good fixtures against Newcastle and Wolves and Bournemouth, I think, as well. I can't remember all the rest of them, but he's got, like, Wolves have pretty good fixtures. Neto hasn't really done much. I do worry, though, the fact that they have brought in some new players like Guedes. Raul Jimenez is coming back from injury. Podence is still playing, and Neto seems to be linked with other teams. So he potentially could come out for gross for another -4. So it'd be a -8 this week, which is huge at this point in the season. But I just have to do it. I think just for the long term of my team, it's going to look much, much better. I say long term, it's only going to be 4 weeks. The wild card is definitely also an option here. I've definitely considered it, potentially taking someone like Neto out and bringing Tony in somehow instead. Maybe bringing James down to Perisic. Maybe bringing Robertson out for Perisic. Yeah, there's lots of options here. I'm just not sure what I want to do. I think maybe wild card next week if I'm going to wild card, but I really doubt it. I think it's probably going to be game week 8 or 9. But there definitely is a viable reason to do it if you were going to do it early this season. Last but not least, Jesus against Fulham. Like I said about Martinelli, they look so good on the left wing. Jesus looks fantastic. I'm looking forward to that game. I'm hoping that they can do well. I hope they lose, obviously, because I'm a Tottenham fan, but I hope that Jesus and Martinelli can go on and score. Let's say it'll be a 7-6 thriller. We'll get Fulham to score 7 goals and Arsenal to score 6. So on my bench, and the main reason I had to do this, I didn't fully plan out what I was going to do with Lavia. I should have thought about it a little bit more because Lavia played Manchester United at home this week. We had Andres playing Arsenal away, and we had Nico Williams playing Tottenham at home. And if I had Lavia still, I would have had to play one of those 3, and it's just not very good. Like most cases, they're only going to get 2 points. So I thought the odds of Martinelli or Rodrigo getting probably at least 1 assist would probably mean that it would be worth it to take him out and bring those 2 in. So, yeah, that's what the team looks like right now. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Is there any other transfers I should make? What do your guys' team look like? And is my rank the worst out of all the other content creators you guys watch? Because I'm probably sure it is. 4.5 or 8 million, something like that. Jesus. Absolutely horrendous start to the season, but hopefully we can turn it around. Anyways, thanks everybody. Cheers.